Welcome viewers. We'll continue practicing MCQs and today is the turn of MCQs relating to management. Let's start. Inverted commas start. Management is an activity involving responsibility for getting things done through other people. Inverted commas closed. Who said this? The correct answer is D. And at D, the person who said this is Cuthbert. Next MCQ. Dash is known as the father of scientific management. The correct answer is Frederick W. Taylor is known as the father of scientific management. Management is the art of knowing exactly what you want to do and seeing what they do it in the best and cheapest way. Who said this? The correct answer is F. W. Taylor said this. According to Mary Parker, dash is an art of getting things done through others. The correct answer is management. So, according to Mary Parker, management is an art of getting things done through others. Next is educational management is the theory and practice of organization and administration of existing educational establishment and system. Who said this? The correct answer is G. Terry Page and J. B. Thomas. An appropriate use of means and resources for realizing specific objective is known as what? Planning, management, finance, or development? The correct answer is it is known as management. Appropriate use of means and resources for realizing specific objectives is known as management. Management functions include what? Planning or organizing, directing, controlling, or all of the above? The correct answer is all of the above are management functions. Luther Gulick classifies the function of management as what? The correct answer is C, that is POSD-CORB. Each one of the letter indicates one of the functions of management. Management is dash in order to create a surplus. An art, a science, both A and B, none of these. The correct answer is both A and B, that is management is an art as well as science. Planning is about deciding in advance what should be done. Organizing, directing, planning, controlling. The answer is planning. Planning is about deciding in advance what should be done. Dash is about grouping of jobs. Organizing, directing, planning, controlling. The correct answer is organizing is about grouping of jobs. Managerial skills involve what? Technical skills, human skills, conceptual skills, all of the above. The answer is all of the above involve managerial skills. Most, MOST, each letter separately, MOST, stands for what? Machinery, office staff and technology, mission, objective, strategies and tactics, maximum outward strategy or tools, manager, operator, seller and trade. The correct answer is M for mission, O for objectives, S for strategies and T for tactics. Dash basically formulates MOST. Government, managers, workers or trader registers. The correct answer is managers basically formulate most, MOST. Management dash in order to achieve goals. Registers, trademark, develops, formulates strategies or outsources operations. The correct answer is at C, that is formulates strategies. Management skills applies to managers at middle level, top level, executive level, or all levels. The correct answer is all levels in organization. Functional managers are responsible for what? For a single area of activity, to the upper level of management, for complex organizational subunits, for obtaining copyrights and patent, for newly developed processes and equipment. The correct answer is A, that is for a single area of activity. The problem solving process begins clarification of the situation, establishment of alternatives, identification of the difficulty or isolation of the cause. The correct answer is identification of the difficulty. Strategic planning as a broad concept consists of what? A corporate strategy and business strategy, strategy for formulation and strategy implementation, inputs and outputs, environmental analysis and internal analysis. The correct answer is strategy formulation and strategy implementation. Management deals with what? Internal environment, external environment, both internal and external, and none of the above. The correct answer is both internal and external environment. The book, The Psychology of Management, was published by whom? It was published by William Gilbreth. The most significant management skills are what? Technical, human and conceptual, technical, behavioral and conceptual, systematic, human and conceptual, or technical, human and cognitive. The correct answer is technical, human and conceptuals are most significant management skills. Management satisfies dash characteristics of a profession. Few, many, all, or zero. The answer is management satisfies all characteristics. Administrative management represents the top level management pertaining thinking and planning function. Administrative management, operative management, floor management are both A and B. The answer is administrative management. Dash represents the lower level management covering execution and implementation functions. Administrative management, operative management, cooperative management, or all of the above. The answer is operative management. Dash is the important interpersonal role of manager. Leader role, liaison role, figural role, or all of the above. The answer is all of the above is the important interpersonal role of manager, which is not an information role of manager. Monitor's role, disturbance handler role, disseminator role, or spokesman role. Disturbance handler role. Which of the following is true about principles of management? The principles of management are in a continuous process of evaluation. The principles of management have evoked. The principles of management have not involved. None of the above. The answer is the first one, that is, principles of management are in a continuous process of evolution. Henry File laid down what? How many principles? He laid down 14 principles of management. Every subordinate should receive orders from the accountable to only one superior. What is it? Unity of direction, unity of command, centralization, or scalar chain? The answer is this is unity of command. The chain of command from the highest authority to the lowest level in the organization is what? Unity of direction, unity of command, centralization, or scalar chain. It is scalar chain. Which of the following best describes the principles of management? They help managers take decisions while performing managerial function. They donate a cause and effect relationship. They are guidelines for further action in the management function, and all of the above. The answer is all of the above. The main reason why principles of management do not provide ready-made solution for all management problem is that they act as general guideline for business-related issues. The real business issues are pretty complex. The real business issues are very dynamic, and all of the above. The answer is all of the above. One good thing about the principles of management is that it helps understand the relationship between human and material resources in achieving organizational goals. Which feature of the principles of management is described in the above statement? Behavioral, cause and effect, use of resources and effective administration, none of the above. The answer is first one, that is behavioral. The principles of management emphasize logical decision making and avoiding bias or prejudice at all costs. The above statement points out that knowledge of these principles help in scientific decision making, providing managers with valuable information, meeting the changing requirement of a business environment, and all of the above. The answer is first one, scientific decision making. Which principle of scientific management says that employees must be rewarded when they make suggestions that lead to cost saving within the company? Cooperation, not individualization. Harmony, not discard. Science, not a rule of thumb. All of the above. The answer is cooperation, not individualism. Which of the following is true about management within an organization? Management skills apply to managers at top level. Management skills apply to managers at all level. Skills apply to managers at middle level. Management skills apply to managers at executive level. The correct one is B. That is, management skills apply to managers at all levels in the organization. Which of the following is the main reason for the existing of an organization? The vision of an organization, the mission of an organization, the objective of an organization, or the chief executive of an organization. Correct one is B, that is the mission of an organization. Which of the following is a crucial aspect of strategic planning? It is broad concept that consists of business and corporate study. It is an overall concept that consists of strategy formulation and implementation. It is a broad concept that consists of environmental and internal analysis. And it is general concept that consists of business inputs and outputs. The correct one is B, which is it is an overall concept that consists of strategy, formulation, and implementation. Next MCQ is within a workplace. A worker describes how his co-workers leave business documents on the reception desk and personal belongings within the conference room when their manager is absent. How would this affect the functioning of a company? The company would not be able to complete its task efficiently. The company would not be able to complete the task effectively. Both A and B are correct. Both A and B are incorrect. The correct answer is C. That is, both A and B are correct. Which of the following describes the principle of harmony, not discord? The management should properly investigate any task. The management should engage in scientific inquiry. The management should focus on observation and analysis. And the management should share the gains and profits of a company within their workers. The correct is that is the last one. The management should share the gains or profits of a company with their workers. The principles of management serve as general guideline for decision making, managerial skills. Both A and B are correct. Both A and B are incorrect. The correct answer is both A and B are correct. Which of the following is true for discipline according to Henry Foyle? Proper application of penalties, good superiors across all levels in organization, agreements between two parties that are always clear, and all of the above. The answer is all of the above. A process that aims at maintaining the institution of education and making them functional efficiently and effectively is called what? Educational planning, educational management, educational finance, human resources. The answer is educational management. Next is educational administration is the process of what? Utilizing appropriate resources for development of human qualities, manage activities of educational institution, planning, organizing, directing, and controlling human resources, or none of the above. The answer is B, that is, manage activities of educational institutions. In educational management, function of planning is what? Preparing for future for desired goals, financial planning, to appoint staff, all of the above. The answer is none of the above. The answer is A, that is preparing for future for desired goals. In educational management, functions of reporting is are what? Documentation, record keeping, inspection, or all of the above. The answer is all of the above. In educational management, functions of coordination is record keeping, relating a relationship between stakeholder to appoint staff, or none of the above. The correct is B, that is relationship between stakeholders. This is not stack, S-T-A-K-E. It should be stakeholders. In educational management, functions of budgeting is what? Financial planning, accounting, control and experience, or all of the above. The answer or none of the above. The answer is D, that is all of the above. Type of educational administration, how many? 2, 3, 4. The answer is it is 3. 3 types of educational administration. In educational administration, autocratic administration is what? One person is responsible for running affairs of the institution. Two persons are responsible for running affairs of the institution. Both A and B are none of the above. The correct answer is A. That is, one person is responsible for running affairs of the institution. That is autocratic administration. Modern concept in educational administration is what? Autocratic, democratic, laissez-faire, or none of the above. It is B, democratic. In educational administration, laissez-faire administration means what? A complete freedom to the group or individual. Opinions of all the staff honored. Power lie with a single person. And all of the above. The answer is first one, that is complete freedom to the group or individual. Education supervision means what? Assistance in development of teaching learning process, that discipline through which we control of affairs of others. Both A and B, none of the above. The answer is C, both A and B. Local needs are better looked after under what? Centralized system, decentralized system, technocratic system, bureaucratic system. The answer is decentralized system. Bureaucratic management follows the principles of rationality, objectivity, consistency, or all of the above. All of the above. A formal system of organization based on clearly defined hierarchical levels and roles in order to maintain efficiency and effectiveness is known as what? Centralized management, decentralized management, bureaucratic management, technocratic management. The answer is bureaucratic management. An important feature of bureaucratic management is what? A high degree of division of labor and specialization. A relationship among members is formal. Rules and regulations are well defined. All of the above. The answer is all of the above. Which type of management is often called the ideal type? Centralized, decentralized, technocratic, or bureaucratic? The answer is bureaucratic management. The back and forth between committees that slows down the decision-making process in bureaucratic management system is commonly known as red zone, red tape, red deadline, or deadlock. It is known as red tape. The principle of management explains how managers should organize and interact with staff, lead the staff, govern the staff, none of the above. The answer is A, that is organize and interact with staff. A form of government where decision makers are chosen for office based on their technical expertise and skills is known as what? Centralized, decentralized, technocratic, or bureaucratic management? The answer is technocratic management. A technocrat is whom? A technical expert, especially one in managerial and administrative position. An advocate or a proponent of technocracy, an individual who makes decisions based on solely on technical information and not on personal and public opinion. All of the above. The answer is all of the above. Rules and regulation in technocratic management are often flexible, rigid, lax, or none of the above. The answer is rigid and inflexible. In technocratic management, decision makers are selected based on a dash upon how knowledgeable and skillful, personality and charisma, leadership quality, popularity. The answer is knowledge and skill. Internal management deals with what? Classroom transactions, physical and material resources, financial transactions, or all of the above. It is all of the above. The process of evaluating the best policies in order to achieve the institution goals and priorities is called what? External management, internal management, strategic management, or maintenance management. It is called strategic management. The process of evaluating the best policies in order to achieve the institution goals and priorities is called external management, internal management, strategic management, or maintenance management. It is called strategic management. The management of methods deals with organization of curriculum, organization of teaching methods, organization of evaluating techniques, or all of the above. The answer is all of the above. Henry Fayol was a French what? Industrialist, writer, manager, actor. He was an industrialist, French industrialist. And Journal and Industrial Management was written by whom? It was written by Fayol.